Now we're going to look at solving percent equations but using proportions. So instead of translating to an equation, which we could do, this is going to be another way that you can solve percent problems, is to translate into a proportion. So when translating a percent problem to a proportion, the whole corresponds to the base, and when translating a percent problem to a proportion, the part corresponds to the amount. Now, when you write a proportion, I find this easier than doing equations because the proportion is the same for all of the problems, no matter which part is missing or which part you're solving for. All you have to remember is over of equals the percent over 100. You'll set up all of your proportions the same way and then just fill in the missing pieces and then solve for the one you still have left over. So how does this work? Let's look at number 3. What is 28% of 36? So the 28 is the easy one to identify. Now when I solve these, I always start off by drawing my fraction bars and my equal signs. My 28 goes above the 100. And where does my 36 go? Is it the is or the of? Well, it's of 36, so it goes down here, which means my unknown is up on the top left. This says do not solve, so we're just going to translate. So this would be my translation for number 3. Number 4, 55% of 40 is what? So again, I like to start with my fraction bars and my equal sign. You can go ahead and put in your 100. 55 is our percent. Your percent always goes over the 100. Of 40, again, that's the of, so that's going to go in the of spot. And I don't know my is, or the upper left. So let's actually solve some of these. So we're going to have to translate first. Again, I like to start off with my fraction bar, my equal sign, my fraction bar, and my 100. I know the percent is 5. Of 900. When you solve proportions, cross products are equal to one another. So we need 900 times 5. So that's going to be 4,500 has to equal 100 times x. Now we solve our baby equation. We have to divide both sides by 100 because then my hundreds cancel and I'm left with just x on the right, and then 4,500 divided by 100 is 45. So what is 5% of 900? 45 is. Let's translate the next one. Again, fraction bar, equal sign, fraction bar over 100. 2.4%, so 2.4 goes over my 100 of 12 is what number? Again, I'm going to do cross products. 12 times 2.4 is 28.8. That's going to equal my 100x. Divide both sides by 100. That's going to give me x on the right and 0.288 on the left. So 0.288 is my answer. Let's look at 13. 66 is what percent of 150? So again, I'm going to pencil in my fraction bars, my equal sign, and my 100. Those always stay no matter the proportion. I don't know my percent this time, so I'm going to put my variable in the percent spot. 66 is, so my is goes on the top left of 150. Again, I'm going to do cross products. So I'm going to have 150x is going to equal 66 times 100 is 6,600. Solve by division, because then my 150s cancel. So I'm going to be left with x equals 6,600 divided by 150 is 44. And now remember, this is a percent, so let's put on our percent sign. We don't have to worry about moving our decimal point because we use the percent proportion. We already used the out of 100, so this is 44%. That's another reason why I like working with proportions. I never have to remember to move my percent because it's built into the proportion. Let's do a couple more. So again, fraction bar, equal sign, fraction bar, 100. I have a percent, it's 75. I have 27 is, so that goes on the top. So my unknown is now on the bottom. I haven't had one like this before. So I'm going to have 75x must equal 27 times 100 is 2,700. Again, to solve, I have to divide so that I get the x by itself. That's going to leave me 2,700 divided by 75 is 36. So 27 is 75% of the number 36. Okay, let's try one more. Let's try 19. So we'll skip 18. 43.5 is 27% of what? Now remember, our 100 goes here. 27 is the percent, so it goes on the upper right. 43.5 is, so that's my upper left. Remember, is over of. And then of what? We don't know. Cross products. So 27x is going to equal 43.5 times 100, which is 4,350. I have to divide both sides by 27. And that's going to leave me with 4,350 divided by 27 is and I get 161 and then 1 repeating. So I'm just going to put 0.1 repeating.